Hi, we are back again. This is we'll be talking about at, on, and for time expression. At is used as an indication to a particular point on the clock. For example, say 10 p.m. or 4 o'clock or 8 o'clock in the day or in the week, and with a special celebration. For example, you could say at 10 p.m. or at 4:45 p.m. On is used when an action occurs on a specific date for 24 hours within a singular day of the week for a special date or for events repeated on a plural day of the week. It means more than one day. In is used for parts of the day within month, seasons, years, for long periods of time. Let's go to look at the first one. We have at. We use a specific time, for example, at 10 a.m., at midnight, which is 12 o'clock, at midday, which is also 12 o'clock in the midday. At night, it means at specific time at night. Then we say at the weekend, it means specific time in the weekend. Maybe you could say, I want to see you at 10 a.m. on maybe Saturday, or maybe you could say on the weekend. At the new year, at specific time, then you could say, Sarah will leave at 10 a.m. on March 1st, 2000. On we use it when we talk about day, which is 24 hours, for 24 hours. For example, we say on weekdays. Could be any day of the week, Sunday, Saturday, or maybe Friday, or any day. On weekend, here we talk about on weekend mean one day of the weekend. Because also in some countries they have only one day for the weekend. Maybe they have Muslim Muslim countries, most of them, they have only one day, which is Friday. On the Christmas Day, or maybe on March 21st, on the New Year's Eve, on Fridays, on your graduation day, on the weekend, one day of the weekend, you could say Sarah born on March 1st, 2000. And we use it for week, month, season, year, or part of the day. For example, in 2 weeks, in the weekend, here we talk about 2 days. Could be Saturday, Sunday, could be Friday, Saturday. Here we say 2 days, okay? In July, in summer, in a year, in a century. Then we say in the morning, which starts from 12 after midnight, and then starting until 12 at the midday. In the evening, which started different from some country to country and time of the year. Maybe sometime the evening will start after getting a little dark, and then until the midnight. Or in the afternoon, which started after 12 in the midday until getting a little dark. In 2017, in the 20th centuries. Then you could say Sarah born in spring of 2000. She left the house in the morning. And also we have this subject we call demonstrative one or once. With the singular object, we use one is used, while with the plural object, once is used. Now we know one when we have subject singular, then once when we have subject plural. This used in signaling for a singular object close by. It means the person could be so close to that subject. While that used in signaling for a singular object far from reaching. It means the person, speaker, cannot reach it. These used in signaling for plural objects close by. I mean, you could touch it or maybe close to you. While those use it in signaling for plural objects far from the reaching. Let's see how we could use this. For example, we have, this is my friend. Which one is your friend? Then we say, which one? Or this one, we answer it. Then you say, that is my car. Which one is your car? You could sometimes say, which one? Or that one. Then we have this, we say simple present plural. These are my books. These are my books. Which ones? We use ones because we have the subject is plural. Then you talk about the plural. Then you say, which ones are your friends? I mean, here subject, talking about more than one. Which ones? Or these ones? Those are my books. Which ones are your books? Then you say, which ones? Or that ones. Preference and comparison with adjective. Sometimes we say, which t-shirt do you prefer? I prefer the blue t-shirt. Sometimes we say, oh, the blue t-shirt is nicer than the green one. When we have two adjectives, then we have one syllable, then we add er to it. Then when we have more than one, then we could say like this. Which books do Sarah like to read? Sarah likes the science book more than historical ones. Sarah likes the science books more. Or you could say, Sarah does like science book more. Which book does Sarah like to read? Sarah likes the science book more than the historical one. Or you could say, Sarah likes the science book more. Which t-shirt does Azad like better? Azad likes the blue one better than the green one. Or you could say, Azad likes the blue t-shirt one more. Or Azad does like the blue t-shirt one. We have quantifier. We have 100%. Then we say all. All my friends came to the party. Then we have nearly. Nearly all. When we say nearly all, it means 95%. Nearly all my friends came to the party. Then we have most, it's about 80%. Most of my friends came to the party. Then we say many. Many of my friends came to the party, it means about 75% of the number of friends. A lot of my friends came to the party, it definitely is going to be more than 75%. Some of my friends came to the party, then we have 50%. Not many of my friends came to the party, it means less than 50%. Could be between like 40, 30 something. When we say few of my friends came to the party, it means only about 10%. None of my friends came to the party, then we say 0%. Then we have adverb of frequency. Then we have often, the place where we place the adverb. Then here we say, when we make a question, how often do you write a letter? I write every day a letter. I write a letter every day. Then we say, how often does Sam write a story? Sam writes once a month a story. Sam writes a story once a month. How often does Zana go to a party? Zana goes to a party occasionally. Then same thing we have here. We go to possession of the adverb in English. Usually we put the adverb after the auxiliary verb and before the verb. If you look here, Then let's go to the first sentence and we're gonna know more. I always go to the cinema on Sunday. It means 100% the person is going. Then we have almost. Sarah almost always goes to the cinema on Saturday. It means 95%. She is usually busy in the work in the afternoon. If we look at the possession of the adverb, we see it come after the auxiliary verb. And here, before the verb. That means here, if I have auxiliary here, then the adverb will be between the auxiliary verb and the verb. Okay, let's go here. They normally get good result. When we have normally, it's about 80%. The lecture was generally, sometimes we say normally or generally, it's about 80%. I often go to the cinema. When we say often, it means about 70%. Then the quizzes are frequently given on Monday. When we say frequently, also it's about 70%. Then we have sometimes. Sarah is sometimes not in her office. Then we have 50%. Then we say they occasionally go to a party on Saturday, about 30%. Sarah seldom goes to the cinema. Or sometimes we say my father is almost never home before 8 p.m. 10%. Azad has hardly ever worked late in the office. Or sometimes we say Sam rarely goes to the cinema, about 5%. Then we have never, which is 0%. Sana never drinks hot coffee. I mean, always he drink it when it's cold. That's the opposite. Or never Sana drink a hot coffee. She drinks cold coffee. It means 100% then, because we know definitely she doesn't drink the hot coffee. We have this, we call them question with how or short answer. How often does Sarah go to the market? Every day? Maybe twice a week? Not very much? Not often. How well do they sing a song? Pretty well? Not very well? About an average? Or how long does Sarah spend in watching TV? 1 hour a day? Not too much? A very little. How good are you in swimming? Pretty good. Okay. Not very good. Not bad. Not so good. How far is your house from the city center? 5 minutes walking? Not too far. A very far could be. How tall is your brother? 6 feet. 6 feet. Not too tall, very tall, and you could say it. Okay, the coming subject will be present perfect. Okay, thank you very much for support, and then keep in touch. Thank you.